Hey everyone, it's FLAK. We finally got the official patch notes for Battlefield 2042's 4.0 update. That's going to drop on February 28th. There are some great nuggets in it, so for this video we're going to highlight some of the big and meaningful changes and additions. Now, I don't have any gameplay of the new content, so you're just going to have to make do with some random highlights here in the background. To start, in case you missed it, the 11th hour update adds a slew of new content. This includes a new map called Flashpoint. Flashpoint is set at an abandoned rocket fuel production facility in South Africa. You'll fight amongst a fuel processing plant, construction tunnel, and even a nuclear reactor. Quite a bit of the map is underground or in buildings, which should allow for more infantry combat. We do have an official layout of the map now, and I'll pop that up on the screen here for you. It is a linear map similar to Stranded and Spearhead. I would say that probably reflects a tighter approach to map design when compared to the game's launch maps. We're also getting a new vehicle that will fill an interesting niche. The CAV Brawler is designed in the same vein as an infantry fighting vehicle. Equipped with an autocannon and active threat detection, the Brawler is designed for close quarters. Uniquely, the vehicle features two rear positions that allow teammates to use their own weapons or equipment like the repair torch. Plus, your entire squad can spawn on the vehicle even if it's full. New weapons include the AC-9 SMG, that's built for CQB and hipfire, the RM68 assault rifle, which sports an integrated suppressor and canted iron sights. The belt-fed RPT-31 LMG provides reliable suppression with a low rate of fire and fast bullet velocity. It also features a new flip scope for engagements at variable distances. The update also adds a new sidearm in the Super 500 shotgun, and similarly some old friends from Battlefield 3 returning with this update. The SVD semi-automatic sniper rifle and the Type 88 LMG will now be available in All-Out Warfare, both of those tweaked for the new Battlefield 2042 meta. Meanwhile, 11th Hour adds a new gadget for the Assault class in the SPH Explosive Launcher. This gadget can lob 2 sticky grenades before reloading and is very effective against structures and infantry. The update also adds Battlefield 2042's last specialist, Camila Blasco. Part of the Recon class, Blasco's specialty is the X6 infiltration device. This effectively creates an electronics dead zone within about 20 meters. It blocks active spotting and lock-ons from enemy launchers and equipment. The X6 can also be used offensively to reveal enemy devices like claymores within its radius. The specialty works hand in hand with Blasco's Ambush Expert trait. This lets Blasco move across the battlefield without triggering motion-based gadgets like claymores, tugs, proximity sensors, or even Boris's sentry gun. As for the big fixes and changes, there are a lot to mention. This isn't, of course, meant to be exhaustive, so I'll leave a link to the patch notes in the video description if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty. In somewhat of a reversion of previous patches, Update 4.0 will significantly nerf Lisa's G84 TGM launcher. Specifically, maximum range has been cut from 600 meters to 475, and the boost speed dropped from 150 meters a second to 110. Developers say they also nerfed the turn radius of the missile and reduced the acceleration modifier when boosting from 1.85 to 1.15. The changes are part of an effort to bring up the specialist skill ceiling and ease up on the vehicle player experience. DICE say they want players to have a clear target in mind when they fire the weapon, and that apparently wasn't the case after the last patch. Rau's hackability got a bit of a power boost against vehicles. Active protection systems will now shut down if active when hacked. That should help create a window of opportunity for your team to attack. Meanwhile, there are some updates to gadgets in 11th Hour worth mentioning. First of all, the Assault class can now carry a maximum of 2 med pens. However, they will still spawn with only 1. Interestingly, engineers may be happy to know that the AT mine appearance is going to be tweaked so that it better blends in with the terrain. For weapons, DICE has made several improvements. Both the MTAR and M416's headshot multipliers have been fixed in the new update, while the XM8 LMG now shows the correct magazine count. Bipods also got a bit of a nerf. They now cut dispersion by 20% instead of 40%. The new update features some other improvements as well. DICE say they have improved the consistency of melee takedowns for standing and crouching soldiers. Personally, I think that's great to hear, as I found it very frustrating at times. Console and controller players might want to note DICE are resetting custom controller bindings with this update to avoid conflict with the new plus and grenade bindings in a recent update. I also need to give DICE some credit for tweaking the UI during the end-of-round sequence. Previously, players would often leave the lobby and then re-queue thanks to the confusing end-of-round screen. The new system in the update explains what will happen after the transition phase between games, so, for example, changing sides. You will also be presented with a prompt to confirm if you'd actually like to leave the game. Previously, it was extremely easy to exit the lobby without even noticing what you were doing. I made a video a while back highlighting this issue, so hopefully this is going to result in more map variety for players and an overall better Battlefield experience. Overall, gotta say, this looks like a solid update for Battlefield 2042, especially with the recent class system overhaul. Again, didn't get any hands-on time with the update or the map, so I'm looking forward to experiencing the new update with the rest of you when it drops on February 28th. Make sure you tell me what you think of the update down below in the video comments. Do you think Battlefield 2042 is now on the right track? Do you like the new class update that was recently added? And, if you had put down the game, is any of this going to bring you back? Tell me down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, a dislike. Make sure to subscribe, tap the bell to get updates on all future Battlefield content. And if you want to support the channel, keep your money, share this video, or check out some of our sponsors down in the video description. As always, thanks for watching.